Hi friends, and welcome to your daily episode of Poverty Proof, how the rich think differently and how you can train your brain for wealth. The old saying goes, there's no such thing as a free lunch. And yet today I would like to share with you two rare ideas. These ideas are perhaps the only instances of free money built into the wealth building system. They rely upon work that you will do as part of building up your own wealth and your own legacy, but they are principle based, and the degree to which you understand them and make use of them determines how much money you get as a result of the same work. So we'll split it over two videos, and we'll start with the first one today, which is to say there is free money to be found in percentage points. Let me ask you a very simple question. In your entire life, have you ever negotiated the percentage points in a deal? Whether that's a contract that you've signed or a commission that you work for or anything whatsoever, in your whole life, have you ever done it? For most people, the answer is no. The super wealthy will tell you that they will fight like alley cats over a rat for percentage points because they understand the principle, and the principle matters. Whether you are earning a commission on something, whether you are setting up a contract, or whether you are paying for something, the degree to which you can move that percentage point one way or the other equals large amounts of money that either goes in or out of your account. So here's how it tends to work in terms of the various levels. At the level of the super rich, as I say, people fight over these percentage points and they do it shamelessly. At the level of the middle class, most people will tend to accept a contract as it is given to them on the grounds that that is the dignified thing to do. So it becomes almost an issue of good manners and dignity that you sign a contract as it stands. The rich don't think that way. At the level of poverty, the idea is pretty much unheard of. It is almost unthinkable that a contract is up for negotiation. Now, let me just give you a very simple example of this one. If you are, for instance, an author, you write a book. Typically, you will earn something like 10% out of every book sold. Many of the publishers will then give you the option of, say, 12% if the sales reach a certain number. Now, if you're a savvy wealth builder, what you're going to do is you're going to ask for 15% up front. You might not get it, you might. What will probably happen is that the publisher will come back to you and say, if it reaches above a certain number, we'll move the 12% to 15% or higher, as the case might be. Now, those small percentage points, when you scale them up over hundreds, thousands, even millions of sales, amount to massive quantities of money. Of course, when you become a James Patterson, a Stephen King, a J.K. Rowling, the balance of power then falls on your side of the negotiating table. And you don't start out by talking about 10%, you start out by talking about, say, 20%. And of course, because the sales numbers are so massive in totality, the balance of power is on your side. Now, the difference between 20% and 10% is double your money. It is twice the amount of wealth coming into your account. So those percentage points make a very, very big difference. They make a difference in terms of things going out. When you bought your last car, your home, did you haggle over percentage points for your repayments? When you have the next opportunity to do that again, challenge yourself and do it. Even 1 percentage point equals a lot of money. But more importantly, in anything that gains or builds wealth, argue for every single percentage point. These can be massive amounts of money. So that is one example of free money to be had if you simply ask for it, if you're simply stubborn enough, dig your heels in, become a little bullheaded, and negotiate for it. The other example is perhaps even more profound than that. This one can double or halve your lifetime income, depending on whether or not you get it right. Once again, we're talking free money here. We're not talking about difference in work, we're talking about difference in the result of the work. Come back tomorrow for that one. if you might be interested in doing Poverty Proof as a course, it is now available from futureselfacademy.com. Goes like this. You download it onto your smart device. You get the full book as well as video inserts in which I guide you through the concepts, and then quizzes that help you to implement them into your life. You get a certificate at the end of it all, and if you're in lockdown right now, why not see how many certificates you can complete?